Hi, Beetle Eddie here. Just want to make a little a video about how I feel about Tuesday night's debate, presidential debate. I'm not trying to take any sides. I don't want to get too political and show you my views. But I want to just talk about everything that was wrong about it. Um, for example, the moderators were very, very bad. All they were trying to do was to get to Trump, get on Trump's nerves, and get to Trump, and made it very easy for Kamala Harris. And they fact checked Trump on almost anything he said, correcting him, and he said, telling him that's a wrong statement. It's a wrong statement in the ninth month of people killing the babies. And it turns out that their fact checks were inaccurate, a lot of them. Because if you look into what really happened, there was a certain state that after the ninth month and the baby was born anyway, the mother wanted abortion, but the baby was born anyway. They actually put the baby on the table, and didn't take care of it. Nothing medical to the baby to let the baby die. It's really true. It happened, and they're fact checking and saying it didn't happen. No such a thing happened. Correcting Trump. Not one time did they go to Kamala Harris and say, "No, Miss Harris, that's not true." Not one time. And then Miss Kamala Harris said, "I just want to tell you that Donald Trump is going to be lying at this debate." What, you don't like Kamala Harris? You had probably more lies than he had. He was much more accurate than you. Um, that was a mistake too. Now, for the very first question, the first question was, and they questioned this to Kamala Harris first. And the question was, do you feel that the world, the United States, is in better shape today than it was 4 years ago? And she didn't answer the question. She just talked, basically blaming everything on Trump, that if the world's not in good shape, it's because of Trump's fault. And what should have been was, Trump should have said that when they went back to Trump and asked him his opinion, if the world's better now than it was, the United States is better now than it was 4 years ago. Instead of him saying what all that he did, he should have started saying, "I just want to tell you." And Kamala Harris didn't answer the question. The question was, is the United States in better shape now than it was 4 years ago? Simple yes or no, no answer. And there was no yes or no answer. There was no answer. And that's the problem. They asked him a question, and there was no answer by her. And you know why there was no answer? Because the answer is no, it's not in better shape now than it was 4 years ago. 4 years ago was better. We had better prices on food, on gas, and the world was just better. More people had jobs, and instead of saying how terrible Trump is, and then Trump had to defend himself. What happened with Trump defending himself, saying, "No, I had the best economy, a better economy than any other president, and they messed it up." And it's like fighting with who. Just say, Kamala, you didn't answer the question. The question was, is it better now than it was 4 years ago? And then he could have said, And if you don't think and if you think that this is wrong and that's wrong, why did you do? Why did you correct it? You had 3.5 years that you've been vice president. Why didn't you do anything then? Why are you saying to do it now? You had 3.5 years. You could have did it. He did this at his closing statement. That's that was a little too late. He should have did it at the first question. It would have been much more powerful. Then get Kamala Harris to get to him, start saying how he really doesn't have good rallies, and people get bored and walk out, and that got to him, because he knows he does have good rallies, so he's just talking about that instead of answering the question. What he should have did, and because he knows he has good rallies anyway, what he should have did was ignore that question altogether. Not that question. Ignore her statement altogether, and not even address it. That would have been better for him, and it would make her look like a fool. But he didn't do that. She got to him, and he felt he had to answer, and that's why he's not. It wasn't good. And she says that people are bored and they walk out. And then he started going back and saying, well, you're paying people to come to your things and all that. Like, you do this, you do that. Come on, stick to the the question, stick to the policies of your policies, you'll be better off. Don't react to everything you hear. She caught you. She got you there. You should not have answered at all. You shouldn't have responded to that. I know that it tore your heart. You feel like, hey, I do good things, and good rallies, and how dare you say that? Should have ignored it. You should have ignored it. Anyway, and the mediators did not fact check her once. The mediators were on. It was basically 3 against 1. It was like a fight. It was like, take Trump, put him in a boxing ring. Take these 3 guys, put them in a boxing ring. Kamala Harris and the two moderators, and have these 3 people have a fist fight with Trump, and that's basically what happened. And that's why you gotta be careful. It might have been better not even to have that debate altogether, because